And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Turnbuckle Studios, The Locker Room, and The Boar's Nest, in affiliation with CBRS Entertainment, proudly bring to you its Wednesday evening PlayStation Showcase. I am OMD, joined as always by the guy playing the PlayStation and the guy who is just about everywhere with me here at Turnbuckle Studios, Mr. Chris Bast. How are we doing, my friend?
Oh, I am doing fantastic. Today was one of those days where, although today was one of those days for me where everything was going right, but it didn't feel like everything was going right. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, well, why is that? And figuring it out in my head, trying to think it over. And then I go into Facebook, and I noticed that today was supposed to be my Uncle Marty's birthday. So today we're gonna do tonight's gonna be a little bit of a tribute to him because he actually liked the game that we're playing tonight.
Right.
He liked a lot of these action horror games that I always played, so he'd always come in and sit down and watch me play them for hours on end. And Tonight's game is Dino Crisis, and I practically lived on this game in the late 90s.
Yep. Oh, I remember, my friend. And yes, your Uncle Marty was a fantastic human being, a wonderful individual.
Mm-hmm.
I had the privilege of meeting and getting to know him.
I brought him to several of our pay-per-view outings. So
yeah.
He was all about them burgers.
So, may he rest in power.
Well said.
So, yes, thank you, Marty, for the good times. And we hope that you enjoy the show from where you're watching, from your vantage point.
Yeah, so tonight I've chosen, we continue the Halloween extravaganza, as it were, with another horror game made by Capcom, who's obviously famous for the Resident Evil series, Street Fighter, and just a plethora of other games.
The Mega Man series?
Yep. But we're going to be doing some Dino Crisis, which just got released to the PS Plus, and there's a lot of controversy around this release. I guess players are not fond of the controls, and these are people who probably weren't even alive when this game first came out to begin with.
Right.
So they're like, oh, the controls suck for this game, blah blah blah. Well, no, this game was released as is, and this is how we played the game back then. We had to use the up button to move left and right to turn. The down button was walk backwards.
Right.
But yeah, this is I like this game. I'm going to see if I still like this game because I haven't played it in over 10 years.
Right.
So let's see what it's all about. We're going to go new game. Oh, I'm going to go easy because, again.
Yep, we're just regaining a feel for it.
Yeah.
You have mail.
Man, look how old this technology is, though.
From Military Experiment Facility. Agent name, Tom.
I have successfully infiltrated under the guise of a researcher as planned. I have encountered no information regarding top-secret development of new type weapons, but I have discovered there is an unexpected individual at this facility. The man is Dr. Kirk, the leading authority of our nation's energy research. Dr. Kirk was alleged to have died in an accident during the course of an experiment 3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working as the head of a non-weapon project at this facility. The experiment is in the late stages of development. Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved, recommending that necessary actions be taken immediately.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk.
So is the game audio blaring in your headphones at all?
It is.
Okay, I'm actually going to mute it then because it's blaring in mine as well. I got to fix that on the other end. But basically, we got to find information on this dead doctor.
Right.
This dead Dr. Kirk. We're going to call him Captain Kirk.
All right.
Pedro, thank you for coming in.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Welcome. I notice you're watching on Twitch, so by all means, how did you find us, my friend?
Okay, so we're parachuting. Oh, I'm going to skip past that. We parachute in. We run. A couple of our guys get eaten by dinosaurs.
Right. So the thing that I don't really miss from these older games compared to now is these sort of extended cutscenes. I know we have some now that do seem to drag longer, but I always found that back in these older games, the cutscenes were a lot longer.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on this one because all I want to do is get right into the game. And that's what I like about some of the cutscenes that we have nowadays. And it's the fact that you can still kind of play the game while the cutscenes are going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like if a character's telling you what to do and you're in a room, you can search for like items in that room while the other character's telling you what needs to be done, you know?
Right. One of the things that for me, it's probably, and I'm just realizing this, is I guess maybe my biggest criticism in Atlas Fallen is there's not a lot of cutscenes, but when you get them, they are stretched out. So, I mean, like, I think we've seen maybe 6 cutscenes in the month that Bubba and I have been playing. But you're looking at a 5 to 7 minute cutscene by the time they go through the lore before they get to the actual scene.
Okay, so I'm walking backwards here because I'm pretty sure there was an item that you're supposed to grab from here, from where we were before. And I'm actually using this to actually get used to the controls and starting to clue in a little bit right now. Okay, so I need to get a key for that. Okay. I'm already starting to get a feel for the control. It's pretty fast.
Good. Well, I mean, there is that muscle memory, that's going to come back fairly quickly when it is a game you're familiar with, even though it's been,
10 years since a little over 10 years since I played this game. So
yeah,
because the last time I played it, I bought it on PS3 when it was available to purchase on the PS3 store.
Right.
And you may notice something because I believe you and Bubba you guys played Exoprimal, right?
Yes.
The character I'm playing is based off one of the characters in Exoprimal was based off of the character I'm playing right now.
Okay.
I can't remember what her name was in Exoprimal, but her name in this game is Regina.
Okay. Yep, I know exactly the one you're talking about too. I actually have to maybe I'll do that later on, depending on how I'm feeling, as if I'm laying in bed early. Maybe I'll bust it out on the old Xbox in my room.
Dude, I discovered today, actually, that there's a Exoprimal trial on PS Plus, and I'm kind of... and from watching you guys play it, and from watching some other playable footage, I'm kind of interested. I want to see what it's about, you know?
Yeah, check out the trial. It was quite a bit of fun.
Oh. Okay, I got to remember how to access. Okay, so it's circle to access my menu. it's so weird that the circle button for me is my menu item, because in PlayStation games nowadays, it's usually the triangle button you push.
Right.
So the gameplay is a little bit. Will you take the resuscitation? Yes, I will take that. Why wouldn't I take some health meds?
Right.
You know, the other thing I need to remember how to do is I used to be able to rock my thumb with the move with moving forward with the left and right.
Right.
He is
You know,
checking the ground.
I do love the nostalgia and the vintage look for this.
Yeah, because it's very Capcom it's very Capcom for late 90s, you know.
But I mean, again, as we've seen with, the Resident Evils, the remastering, and how fantastic a job they did with that, it would be,
dude,
cool to see this game get a remaster.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that all day, like, because we saw it just a couple of weeks. I should leave the inside direct. So okay. So he you know what? I think I have to turn the audio on because I can't. There's no subtitles, right?
Right. Yeah. No, we need to know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go this way. And then through here, maybe? B1 backup generator key to open the door. Okay, so I can't go inside the building yet. I can't do that one. Oh, there's the other door. What's trying to remember the run button. Oh, square. Yeah, this comes from an age when you had to hold 3 different buttons for one action.
Right.
How's the progress going with that security system?
The voice acting was terrible back then too.
Right. So was the animations for voices.
Yeah. This is why these games are still very much enjoyable. The story for Dino Crisis is still pretty kick-ass.
What are you doing here?
I caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
Hand it over. Let's head outside.
Okay, so head outside. I saw a door over here when he was talking, so I want to go check this door first. Watch room with the guards. It's dark and no one seems to be inside. I know. I'm not clicking. Okay, it's just going to tell me the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the muscle memory that I'm going to have a hard time with, is remembering how to rock my thumb back and forth so I can use the left and right while moving forward.
Right.
Okay, so he must have unlocked this door. Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm starting to have a core memory of what I need to do here. I am supposed to go turn the generator onto the building. I'm going to use square to run. Oh.
That's disgusting.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on.
It had to be some sort of animal. Okay, let's move on. No emotion in that response at all.
Right.
I'll stand guard here. You go inside and take a look around.
How about you give me your kick-ass gun instead of sending me in with a handgun?
Right?
Yeah, I kind of really want Capcom to do a remake of this. This one and the second one, not the third one. The third one was a piece of shit.
Okay.
No, the third one went full on bonkers. Let's set it in space where you fight dinosaurs. Let's set it to where you fight dinosaurs in space.
Oh, okay. So
instead of keeping it grounded like the first two games were,
I could honestly see the next set of Jurassic Park movies doing the same thing.
I mean, there have been times where it was good, where a horror movie did go to space. Jason X is one of them. A lot of people do crap on it, but I personally enjoyed it.
Right.
It was campy, but it was a good kind of campy,
Right.
If I set the battery here, I can charge it. So I got to find a battery to charge that thing. There are 3 buttons. Which button will you press? Which button will you press? I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be reading, actually. Wait a minute, there's something here. There is a switch. Will you press it? Yes. Oh. Okay, no, wait a second. I see it now. Do you see the color? You see the colors on those switches?
Yep.
I gotta match those. That's what I gotta do. So I already forgot which ones.
You want red on the left side to me.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna switch right. Oh, right, and then the white one was all the way on the right side of the thing. Okay. Whoops. Red, blue, green, white. Red, blue, green, white. So that one. That way. That way. I love that's the other thing I actually enjoy about these old horror games is the puzzles that you have to solve.
And that's where back in the day I would have lost my head.
But nowadays you don't have any troubles with that kind of thing, or?
No, now I just I get into it and okay, I'll figure this out, or there's the clue, this is what I'm looking for, and
I still need to find the battery. Am I done in here? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so something happened to Buddy outside. And he's not guarding here anymore, so where the hell is he? Well, follow the trail of blood.
right? Again, another series that I didn't really try and get into. I know they've remastered it, and there is a new one coming. in the next year, and that is Perfect Dark. So I am getting some semblance off of that.
Dude, her the way she runs kind of reminds me of the character from there. And there it is, a Velociraptor, which actually... Oh, I don't know how to shoot. How do I shoot?
Your right bumper, left bumper.
Do I have to equip my gun? Maybe I do. Oh, I have a shotgun? Cool. Equip that. I don't know how to shoot. I don't... He knocked my gun out of my hand. I'm gonna die here because I don't know how to shoot. I got the shotgun.
No kidding. You don't say. No ammo equipped. There we go.
I'm gonna do a quick search on how to because I can't remember how to friggin' do it. Gonna science this.
Right?
How to shoot in So you were talking Perfect Dark. If I'm not mistaken, that game's made by Raresoft, right?
It's rare.
I know. I called it by its full name, Raresoft. You should be able to get that game on Xbox because, as far as I know, all Rare games are now Xbox exclusive, right?
They are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna figure it out. Run. Oh, shit. I don't know what to do. You're probably gonna kill me. Nope. Knocked my gun out of my hand again. I'm gonna figure this out, I promise you. Nope, I'm just gonna die. Blah blah blah. Oh, I can. Oh yeah, this is another feature that they've added. You can actually rewind it back. So
Okay.
I'm going to. We're going to rewind a little bit here. Okay, R1 is aim, X is shoot. There we go. Got it. R1 and X. I'm totally reverting my brain back to my PS1 days. Okay, so we don't. Oh, you can't skip. Can you skip this?
Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay. Before we do that, I'm going to go in here, take the shotgun, which is so weird that I have this because I'm almost certain most games you'd have to find the shotgun later on, you know?
Right. Are you not able to skip forward now, or?
No, I'm gonna just repeat this. It's only gonna take a couple minutes anyways, right?
Right.
So red, blue, green, white. Red, blue, green, white. Which is, okay, so I only gotta do it like this. There we go. Yeah, that's the beauty of once you figured out things after you've died, just how fast you get the mission done, right?
Yep.
So generator is on. Just want to make sure I've got that up. There's finding out about our friend. I can't skip this cutscene for whatever reason.
Okay.
The old loading screen's just you opening the door, you
Right.
going up the stairs. It's total nostalgia, you know?
It is.
Did you played the original Resident Evils on PlayStation, right?
Oh, yes.
Did you ever try to play them on the N64?
Yes.
They sucked on the N64,
They
don't you
did.
agree? I mean, the N64 was a great system, but holy Christ, some of the games that were intended for PlayStation did not translate well over to N64.
Right.
Are you dead? You're dead. Oh, that's the other thing too. If you remember correctly, you could always tell your enemy was dead when blood would spill around their body. Okay, now I think we can go inside. Wait a minute. Dead body. Will you take the an aid? Yeah, I don't know what the... Oh. Increases potency of items with anesthetic properties. Okay. This is one of those games too where you needed the instruction booklet to understand what you were doing, you know?
Right. Yeah, because you would think that they would add
That feature?
the directions into the game.
It's Gale. I lost him.
So what's the bet? Did you run into some guards?
You're not gonna believe this. He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
Oh, now that's a good one. So, who was it?
This isn't a joke, you idiot. We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
Head over to the control room and we'll sort out this whole situation.
Honest. Oh, maps.
And now save points.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the option button. No, you're right about the because some of these classic games that they've been putting on the PS4, they do some of them do actually release the instruction booklet with you. Like the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection has all of the original Super Nintendo, Game Boy, NES versions, Genesis, and arcade versions of the Ninja Turtle games.
Right.
And each one of them has an instruction booklet with it.
Okay.
But unfortunately, there's no instructions on how to get through the fucking dam level in Turtles 1 on NES.
Right.
Because... the door is locked from the other side. Okay.
Resident Evil flashback.
Yeah. There's a ventilation opening. I believe that I can reach it by climbing. Do you want to climb to the ventilation opening? Yes, I do. I remember a lot of people thinking that this, like climbing through the ventilation thing, was just so innovative for this game back then.
Right?
But then I'm like, yeah, we were playing Metal Gear Solid, and they already had ventilation, crawling through ventilation systems down to a T
Right.
at that point. Don't get me wrong, it was actually kind of cool. I actually remember this vent. There's a secret. There's a couple of exits and entrances. I gotta remember. Okay, I can check the map this way. Ooh, it got loud again, didn't it?
It did.
This is. I gotta
Just
go on to.
remember, every exit is an entrance to something new.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down this one and see what's down here. That's the beauty about not having, for not having played this game for 10 years. I don't remember most of the stuff in this game.
Right.
So it's kind of like I'm experiencing the game all over again, you know?
Right.
Hey, there's a disc or something over here. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this one. You have to you collect these discs. So like this says disc H. You have to find a matching disc to unlock certain areas.
Right.
Something else seems to be inside the cardboard box. Well,
It's a raptor egg.
it is a plug. I can't remember what the plugs are for, actually. Files are scattered. Oh, dead guy.
Yep.
Appears to be a panel that can unlock electronic lock. Okay. Panel key 2. And then there's a safe right there. Okay, so I've got to figure out how to turn that safe on in order for me to use it.
Okay.
It's a little bit in depth, eh? With for
It is.
PlayStation.
It is. And I mean, I don't really remember this, so I think I must have played Dino Crisis 2 and maybe Dino Crisis 3.
Read the email, and just as you said, with these Capcom games, read everything you find because there's going to be some kind of a clue that's going to help you advance in the game, you know? Like this email here that I'm looking at tells you about the key that I picked up.
Yep.
And just as I said, it says code disk X, input disk X. So whichever one, like if I have the input disk with whatever letter, I've got to find the code disk for that.
You do.
So did that turn the safe on when I switched that thing? It should have. It did. So now there's a panel here, blah, 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 that accepts a numeric code. Will you enter? No, because I don't know the number. Let's go into item and yeah, okay, I'm not going to bother with this.
No, because that card said LEO on it.
Yeah. I'm not going to bother with that until I find the code. He has been gouged in the torso. The thing is, nowadays in horror games nowadays is the code would be normally found. Will use yeah, this is how save points work too. If you're about to encounter a major point in the game, it'll tell you, will you save at this point?
Yep.
So yes, I will save at this point.
Oh, the nostalgia there from the memory card.
Oh, I know, eh? You know what not too long ago, I was in my storage closet. I still have a lot of my PS1, my NES, and Super Nintendo, all my classic games. I still have a bunch of them.
Right.
And I was looking for some of my PS3 games because I've now moved my PS3 games in storage with my classics. And I found a bunch of my memory cards for my PS1 in there. Okay, so exit and go through the door. Oh, hi. Oh, no. Don't be biting. Die. Are you dead? I don't know. Okay, you are dead. This is okay. The one thing that's messing me up, and the reason why I keep hitting pause, is because on PS4 controllers, the center key here is usually the map button on most games. So when I'm thinking I want to look at the map and see where I am, I hit that button, you know?
Right.
Locker room. Going for a locker room visit, we are.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
what's
now
up
it's
here?
time for the backstage interview.
Input key. I wonder if this is the same. It is. Okay, so there we go. There's the proof there. Input disk H, code disk H.
Yep.
There's a few other things I remember in this locker that actually become useful. The tranquilizer darts. I do remember these. I've never used them. I never found a point
Right.
to use them, but I collect them anyways because that's just me. I'm kind of a completionist that way.
Right.
Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Starting to. That's the other thing too. I'm starting to. I notice this. If you see the way she's looking, like she turns her head at certain points,
Right.
it's because she sees something in the room. And I think it's this thing on the table that I'm trying to get. Journal of the Guardman. A page is dated today. Will you read it? Yes. There's probably some information here. There we go. Got the code.
Yep.
0426. And now she's looking straight ahead, so there's nothing in this room. (0426). If I remember correctly, the safe actually had some really useful items in there. So the main entrance key is there. And another med kit. Nice.
Yep.
See again. See, even the center key on the PlayStation controller is also your item menu for other games. And again, I hit it to look at my
Right.
items. Okay, so I'm stock full on my resuscitation stuff. Med packs, hemostats. Like, I'm doing very good for health for the start of a game right now. But there was more of that hallway over here to explore, so I'm going to go down this way. And you know what? I am going to save my progress again because it's always key to do that. Save your progress when you can, you know?
It is.
Even if it was just like, would you like to overwrite the data? Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go down this way. Can I hit the switch to shut these lasers off? Okay. So I can't shut those lasers off. I know at some point in the game, you can, and they get shut off like temporarily.
Right.
So right now it's I've got to navigate this place like a. Okay, this time I'm not going to save because that was just pointless.
Right.
I always save like after I've gained like a considerable amount of items. Control room is down this way. Hey, there's something on the floor here. Pick it up, will you? Will you take the? I will take the 9mm ammo.
Right.
Okay, so there's another thing I actually remember. These green things up against the wall here.
Right.
That is your medical supply storage area.
Okay.
You need a plug. Oh, okay, so that's what the plugs are for. Will you use the plug? Yes. And there is a ton of health stuff in here, so I am not going to bother with that.
Right.
Because I remember the last time I played through that, I burned through my health items like you wouldn't believe.
Right.
The control room, though, I'm going to enter. And I believe there's a cutscene in this room. I was right.
What's our status?
This security system is a snap for me. Real amateur stuff. So what exactly happened to Gale? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just hope he's still alive. Anyway, our first priority is to complete the mission.
What we ought to do is just call in the chopper and get off this death trap.
That's a great idea, but Cooper has the radio, and he's missing. Hey, what's with this monitor?
That's the security monitor for the underground area. The camera's offline.
So I take it that means power still hasn't been restored to the area.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different power system than the ground level.
We can investigate that area after we finished our sweep of the ground level.
Okay, then I'll take care of the shutters that are blocking the way. You work your way in, grab the dock, and then rendezvous back here.
Okay, I gotta say, their voice acting, it kind of reminded me of, it kind of made me think that they were in an episode of Barney and Friends, the way they were talking.
Yep.
Hey, our boss is missing. What will we do to go and find him? Hey, look, there's a raptor. I don't know if you're dead. You're dead now.
Yep.
That's the other thing too. If you remember correctly, back in those days, especially I remember in Resident Evil 2, the zombies would pretend that they were dead.
Yep.
And then you'd walk by, and then suddenly they're attacking you. You know.
Yep.
Actually, yes, I will save at this point because we encountered a point in the story, you know?
Yep. Absolutely.
I didn't even know I have 5 continues, but okay. Continue. Okay, so continues at this point in our gaming lives are kind of pointless when you have the option to save your game.
Right.
Okay, do you want to climb up in the ventilation? Yes, I do. I'm going to go check down the vent over here.
Should be able to access the control panel.
Okay, he's basically saying I can turn off the lasers now.
Right.
But I don't really want to do that because I want to go through this door. Okay, nothing is really being said at this point. It's just music playing.
Yep.
Take a look at the map. The only thing I kind of wish that they would have done back then, and I'm sure they will do it if there ever is going to be a remake of this game. But
I saw something on the floor in the back corner.
oh yeah, I see it too. It is. What is it? Will you take? Yeah, another anesthetic aid kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We're gonna check the office hallway.
All right.
Can I fix? Oh, nope. Okay, so I can't do that one. Okay, so maybe it's certain like lasers that I can do. So can't go that way. Let's go up the stairs here. The only thing it is messing the camera does mess me up a little bit, but oh, there's something. Okay, so my inventory is full. So at some point when I come across one of those health things, I gotta drop some stuff in there, or one of those
Yep.
storage cabinets or whatever it was. Oh, I definitely remember this hall. Yeah, I'm out of shotgun bullets, so gotta switch over to the handgun for now. Oh, I got shotgun bullets. All right, but I'm going to keep with the handgun right now because I got like 50 of those, so I'm good for that. It has been locked with the digital disc key. You must check the device next to the door and set the... Okay. Oh, look at that. I found where I can use those H keys. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to put the code in.
And that's the thing now. Like when you're looking at this now, you're sort of used to seeing the, as we call it now, the QWERTY keyboard and not the normal ABCD alphabetical order.
Yeah, and it's really throwing me off right now because I'm so used to QWERTY.
Right?
Okay, I need to step out because I'm doing this wrong here and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to look at that. Nope, that's not the right one. Item, supplies.
See, and this is where you have both of them. It should just open the door as opposed to then you have to enter a password. You're missing the E.
Mm-hmm.
It's BCE.
Oh, good eye. You might be right on this one. Let's take a look. BCE.
F.
F, and then, oh yeah, G's right next to it.
No, A. BCEFA.
Yeah, we're just not going to say that word that's spelling. And then
DI.
it's no, that doesn't do anything.
You didn't put the H in at the beginning. Why is it?
Hmm. Give me a moment here. I'm going to inspect something in.
Right.
I wonder if there's another room where I'm supposed to find the information on this code. Oh. You knocked my friggin'. How dare. Oh. Okay, yeah. Actually exit out that way for a minute and then fix yourself up. Suddenly, the raptor is there. Yeah, because I'm wondering if inventory full, there isn't enough space to hold the resuscitation. I probably should actually take a resuscitation
Probably a
after
good
being
idea.
attacked. Oh, it's not necessary. I guess I didn't take much damage off that raptor. Hey, there's a file here. Oh, it's just gonna Core chemicals listed to feature our company's latest advancements. They are designed to perform exceptionally, particularly on the front lines where only the minimum. Okay, so those anesthetics, I can make bullets to put my enemies to sleep. Or put the dinosaurs to sleep, which, again, why would I do that? I just kill them, you know? Unless I have to put one to sleep at some point. There's a safe here. No number. But what I was trying to say earlier about the map is I wish that they would showcase like objectives that you've come across, you know?
Right.
And I realized that in the late 90s, most maps didn't do that. Most games with maps didn't do that, I should say.
Right.
Passageway to the communication area. I kind of remember this area. Let me see if I can go in this way. Oh, communication antenna room.
This is the communications room or the comm room.
Yep. A memo from... $8159 is the number for that code in the lounge room, that safe in the lounge room. 8159. So I'm going to immediately go back and take care of that. But that area, and I'm going to kind of spoil it for you because I remember it very well. But there's a point in the game later on where you've got to run down that last area there to the other side of the building, and a T-Rex fucking chases you.
Oh, wow.
8159, right?
8159.
8675. Ooh, handgun slides. Can I equip that to my handgun? Or how? Okay, those are parts to mod your handgun. I know that.
Yep.
So I wonder if it's in mix. No. How does it work? There we go. It makes your handgun becomes a little bit more powerful, and you can hold more ammo in it.
Right.
Can I take this shit now? No. I can't remember if there's a way to expand your inventory, though. There more than likely is.
Right.
It's this hallway here you run down and a Rex chases you, or not hallway, but balcony area.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure this door is locked. Yeah, locked from the other side. Typical Resident Evil 2 stuff.
Right. Well,
But
Capcom.
Yeah, typical Capcom is right. But we've reached that 1 hour, dude.
We have.
So what do you say we give out them old socials?
I think we can do that. I believe we can do that.
So,
But I think before we do that, we should let the people know where they can watch us and catch up all of our content.
Good idea. Give me a moment to get to that. Because I had our socials up before you reminded me of that. So let's get that rolling.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation ShowCase at 8 p.m. Thursday we get a variety stream with the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
All right, OMD. Now we can get them socials going.
All right.
So tell everybody where they can find you.
Well, it's really, really simple, people. I'm going to steal it from Parrish. You can find me in the ticker below, or you can catch me on my Linktree, linktr.ee/OMDshow.
Sweet deal. And you know what? Because you mentioned Parrish, I'm going to promote him just a little bit here because of what I've been drinking tonight. I've been drinking some Rogue Energy, people. And you know how I got my Rogue Energy? Well, I went to rogueenergy.com, used my promo code Parrish, use the promo code Parrish, gets you 10% off of everything you've ordered. And I'm right now drinking a delicious blood orange Rogue Energy drink out of my Rogue Energy Spartan cup. So again, go to rogueenergy.com, use Parrish to save yourself 10% off of your orders. But if you want to find me at my socials, you can find me at my Linktree, linktr.ee/Chris_best83. And on that note, OMD, what are those famous words that our fearless leader, Carl Careful, likes to go out on?
In his immortal words, ladies and gentlemen, the world is a scary place. Take care of each other. From all of us here at the Boar's Nest, the Locker Room, Turnbuckle Studios, and CBRS Entertainment, good night, good luck, we out.